cricket legend Shane Warne's body arrives back on Australian soil. Prime Minister extends flood support payments for residents in Queensland and northern New South Wales. Vice President Kamala Harris seeks to unite ties with Poland, declaring the US is prepared to defend every inch of NATO territory. It's 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is Newsnight. I'm Anna Rawlings. In Fox Sports News tonight, the Panthers begin their NRL Premiership defence with an impressive win against Manly in the season opener. And our Aussie cricketers hoping to return home in time for Shane Warne's memorial as the Spin King's body arrives in Melbourne.
And in weather, the cleanup continues in eastern Australia as floodwaters continue to recede, while thundery showers continue for much of eastern Queensland on Friday. We'll have all the details on Channel 601.
Live, this is Newsnight.
Victorian Labor Senator Kimberley Kitching has died suddenly in Melbourne at age 52 of a suspected heart attack. Labor caucus members were distraught when told about her death, including leader Anthony Albanese, who took to Twitter saying, "The Labor family is in shock tonight at the tragic news that our friend and colleague Senator Kimberley Kitching has died. My sincere condolences to her family. Kimberley will be missed by us all." The Prime Minister has expressed he is in deep and terrible shock at her death. Scott Morrison described Kitching's passion for her country as always greater than any partisan view. In an emotional interview, One Nation leader Pauline Hanson reflected on their touching relationship.
She was a unique person. I had a lot of time for Kimberley. I'm very sad, I'm very shocked by her passing. We actually went to Afghanistan together. It was just the two of us. We ended up in Afghanistan, so we had a lot of fun together. She's the type of person, she always had a smile on her face. She was never nasty to anyone. You know, when I went into that parliament, a lot of the people on the Labor side wouldn't even say hello to me, wouldn't even spend the time. She was the first one to come up and said, "How are you going?"
Federal Labor Senator for Victoria, Ralph Ciccone, also paid an emotional tribute.
Just wanted to really express my condolences out to her husband Andrew and the family. Kimberley, a great friend of this show and of the network, a true patriot, someone who believed in defending human rights violations regardless of who it was and which nation. She'd always be out there, outspoken, but you just knew she was always true to her beliefs and the cause.
Shane Warne's body has arrived back in Australia almost a week after his sudden death at the age of 52 in Thailand. A private jet carrying the Australian cricket legend touched down in Melbourne at around 8:30 p.m. Fans and friends, including his personal assistant, emotionally awaited at the airport to pay their respects. Warne's body underwent an autopsy in Bangkok, confirming he died of natural causes. Thousands will gather at Melbourne's cricket ground on March 30 for a state funeral to farewell the sporting great. The Prime Minister has promoted the ADF's work in flood recovery while touring damaged streets in Brisbane. Queensland's Premier has rebuffed a move by Scott Morrison to include the South East in an emergency declaration, arguing it should have been done sooner.